Hey, my lovely gems, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you have been enjoying all of my videos. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my page. Please, please, please like, share, subscribe. All my newcomers, please share my page. At the end of this video, I would appreciate it if you would just in the comment box drop a number 7, just letting me know that you enjoyed my video. So let's just get right into it. I know that you're all on the edge of your seat thinking, what is sucking number 7? How do you unhinge yourself? I have a list, and the list speaks volume because I know that at least 2 to 3 of those things, ways on that list, I know half the world feels. And, some people might feel all 7 of these ways. So I know you're like, well, what way is that? Let's just get right into it. So I wrote them down on a board. I'm going to hold it up. I know that you can't see me, but you can see this board. I know that people may feel like they're dumb, ugly. They might feel like I'm fat, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart, I'm not motivated. I know that lately I've been feeling not motivated, and I've always, for years now, felt like I'm fat. I've been working on losing weight over the years with medication, working out, going to the gym, and here recently I've started working on, not working out, I need to, but working on trying to lose weight, and I've lost 7 pounds. Yeah. So that might be lucky number 7. So I lost 7 pounds, and I'm training myself to stop saying I'm fat. If I'm not going to do anything about it, then I'm not going to keep telling myself all the time, making myself feel bad about me being big or bigger than I was, because I recently, 3 years ago, had a son, and because with pregnancy, I gained a lot of weight, and it's been a little hard for me to get it off, and I'm working on it. So like I said, I lost 7 pounds, and I'm happy, and I'm happy, I'm happy. Anyway, so also, before this YouTube channel, I felt like a failure. I felt like I didn't accomplish the things I wanted to in my 20s. I didn't accomplish the things I wanted to in my 30s, and oh my gosh, I'm in my 40s. Now that I'm 40 years old, and there are still things I have not accomplished that I set out to accomplish, and I have not accomplished them. So I'm just like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't keep feeling these ways. But I started this YouTube channel because it was one of those things that I wanted to show the world how you can change your way of thinking, and how you can believe in yourself, and how you can be a better person, because I wanted you to be on this journey with me, and I wanted to help other people. So I knew that I didn't have the confidence that I used to have when I was like younger, in my 20s. I lost it along the way. So I knew that starting this YouTube channel would help me, and it's helped me a lot. I know that a lot of people feel like they're also ugly. I felt like that when I was younger, and sometimes I still have days when I'm like, oh my gosh, you look a mess. But I'm training myself to not think like that. I know a lot of people feel like they don't even want to go places because they feel ugly or very insecure about their looks. Don't do that. Get out there. There are people who are enjoying their life, and you're missing out on your life because you're worried about feeling all of these ways. Beauty is only skin deep. So when you start to think this way, it's draining you from living life. It's draining you. The future you is like, oh my gosh, please stop feeling like this, because you could be enjoying life. You could be really a value to somebody if you just stop thinking the way you're thinking. You could just make yourself a better person. So I wanted to also talk about, while we're thinking these ways, there are a number of reasons why we started feeling it like this in the beginning. In the past, like past experiences. You might grew up and somebody called you ugly all of your life. I even know some parents now that call their children ugly, and I'm just like, I can't believe it. Nobody's a perfect parent, but it's past experiences that lead to you feeling the way you feel as you get older. And maybe those people feel like they're ugly, and so they try to inflict pain on other people, on their children, by calling them ugly. So if you call your child ugly or you call other people ugly, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. We're trying to be better people, and we need to start with ourselves. We need to start with ourselves. If you don't want to feel like you're ugly, stop saying it to other people. And beauty is skin deep. So if you are a beautiful person on the inside, believe me, it will show on the outside. So stop feeling the way that you're feeling and really tap into your inner beauty. Tap into your inner beauty. So I have another board that I would like for you all to see. And the board describes how we end up, sorry, you probably couldn't hear me, how we end up saying to ourselves that we're ugly, dumb, fat, not motivated, not smart enough. Those 7 ways that I spoke about. Learn behaviors, patterns of thoughts and emotions that we go through. We might have situations where our hormones, we're having a hormonal imbalance, and we just start feeling just down and feeling just like you feel all these other ways. You start feeling all of these 7 ways because of your hormone imbalance. And if you are going through things that is not mainly hormonal, then seek help, talk to a professional, try to get into therapy, because mental health is real. It affects each and every one of us one time or another in our life. And maybe not. I mean, I'm not a therapist, and scientifically, I don't know if that's true, but based off of living for 40 years, I have seen just about everybody I've come in contact with suffering at some point in our life with anxiety, depression, all this out there, PTSD. So I know mental health is real. So besides hormonal imbalance, you got to tap into what's really at core, what's really going on, that'll help you as well to be able to not feel like a failure or fat or just dumb, not motivated enough. And let's talk about not being motivated enough. If I don't get enough rest, I'm definitely not going to feel motivated to do anything. So at least get some rest. At least try to get some rest so that you can feel motivated and feel like doing things, cleaning the house, taking your children places, or going, places that you would like to go, and you might not feel like it because you haven't gotten any rest. So lack of sleep can make you feel like you're not motivated. Also, if you don't handle the tasks that you have, they start to build up. The things that you feel like, I don't feel like cleaning, I don't feel like doing laundry, they start to build up, and they become bigger problems and bigger issues, and it stresses you out even more. So I know you might not feel motivated, because a lot of the times I don't feel motivated. And also, some of us might have health issues that enable us to get enough sleep, like insomnia, or some people might have medications that make you sleepy. Some of those are even like mental health medications that can make you sleepy and drowsy. But I don't care. Find some type of way to, if you're dealing with not feeling motivated, find some type of way to make yourself feel motivated so you can build yourself. I want each and every one of you all, including myself, I'm working on it as well, and I'll say it over and over. I want you to turn I'm dumb, I'm ugly, I'm not motivated, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, and I'm not smart enough into I matter. Turn that I'm into I matter, because you matter. I mean, how many times have you failed and how many times have you succeeded? Look at all of your past accomplishments. Look at all your past accomplishments. I'm having a hard time saying accomplishments, but I accomplished saying accomplishment. So don't feel like a failure. I used to feel like that. Look at me. I've accomplished starting my YouTube channel. So it might be a thought that popped in my head, but I turned that thought around for myself because I matter. So genetics, past experiences, situations that you're going through now, that are current situations, learned behaviors, and emotions and hormones, mental health play a big role in feeling like you're dumb, you're ugly, not smart enough, not motivated enough, and fat or a failure. And the list goes on. I only chose 7 because I know that I've heard one or two of those things from a friend, a family member, or I've thought 1 or 2 or 3 of those things myself in the past or currently. But I'm training myself to not tell myself that I'm fat. I used to be like, you know that movie Shallow Hall, when you just like, gosh. The movie Shallow Hall basically is a lady who is big, and when she look in a mirror, she sees herself as being small. I used to feel like that. When I go shopping, I'm not going to the plus size. I'm not going to get that bigger size. If I was in a 7-8, maybe I'll try a 9-10 in juniors, but 14, 16, nah, no, that's not me. I'm about to squeeze into this size 11, yeah, and it's going to work, but it didn't make me feel happy. I didn't feel comfortable. It wasn't working. So I had to go to the size that I end up being, I got a little big. So anyway, a lot of us feel like when we go shopping, our mindset is to want smaller clothes because we used to be smaller and now we've gotten bigger. So our mindset is to want to get smaller clothes, or to like that half shirt, but your body is not a half shirt body. Or to like, I don't know, shorter shorts, but your thighs are too big to have those shorter shorts on. But I am a strong believer, even though I say this, I am a strong believer of doing what makes you happy, not worrying about what people think or those intrusive negative thoughts, So I know that I'm saying don't buy those smaller clothes. But if it makes you happy and you feel comfortable in those smaller clothes, go on and do it. I know that I'm not going to wear those smaller clothes anymore because I don't like I need comfort. I need comfort. Plus, in my 40s, I don't think the way I thought when I was 20. When I was 20, the tighter they are, the better they are. The cuter they are. The bigger my butt look. I just look prettier, in tighter clothes. Some people don't mind yeast infections. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So anyway, you need to tap into your future self and tell yourself that you're not none of these things. You're not. You are a good person and you matter. You matter. You don't want to keep training your brain to feel like this, and it's just making you not think realistically because you're just draining yourself. You're draining yourself. You're not helping yourself. And when I say not thinking realistic, I'm not saying you're not thinking, I'm not saying you're saying that you're fat, but you're not fat. Or you're, bigger, but you're not bigger. I'm saying think realistic and realize that, okay, if I do feel like I'm bigger, I'm not going to keep telling myself over and over every day, or when I'm on the phone talking to my friends, girl, I'm not going to get that outfit because I'm too fat. Or, man, I ain't getting that outfit because I'm too fat, for the guys. Don't tell yourself those things if you're not going to try to work on those things. Realize if you feel like you're ugly, beauty is only skin deep. You might feel those ways, but honey, they got so many different things you can do to make yourself feel better about yourself. They got makeup, they got lashes. See, I got them on. They got lashes, they got fake hair for us black. Well, they got extensions too for all races. I mean, and on top of it, you can just find ways to make yourself feel prettier. And like I said, beauty is skin deep. If you show your beauty from within, it reflects on you no matter what. So stop feeling these 7 ways. And I know there are a lot of other ways that you may be feeling right now, but train yourself to think a little different. And I want you to know we're all in this together. We have at some point or another thought 1 or 2 or 3 of these ways. And I want you to just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Love yourself a little bit more. And I'm going to end with an affirmation. I hope that this video has helped you. And I'm going to end with this affirmation. I'm having a hard time with A's today. Self-acceptance. I accept myself unconditionally with a heart free from judgment or criticism. I recognize that I am inherently perfect in my own unique way. With all of my imperfections and quirks, I wholeheartedly love and accept myself for the beautiful being that I am. Self-acceptance, guys. Love yourself. Accept yourself for who you are. Build yourself to be a better you. And set some realistic thoughts. You know, if you need to work on some things, work on those things. But don't tell yourself these things in a negative way. Build yourself up. Find ways to set good affirmations that will help you to be a better person. So, my ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have enjoyed my video. I hope that I have dropped a nice, lovely gem on you today. And I hope that you will enjoy my video. Like I said in the comment box, I want you to drop a number 7 if you like my video. And if you didn't, you can give me some good feedback, you know, to what I might need to change and how I might need to do some of my videos that might be helpful to you and for you. So on that note, have a lovely, lovely day.